Hey guys, I am IzDaisho, and I am here with a gameplay commentary of Call of Duty Black Ops. And right about now, you guys are like, "What? What game type is this? This is Headquarters? IzDaisho, you never play Headquarters." And you guys would be right. This is a rare. It was a rare occurrence for me, and up until recently, I always played Team Deathmatch, maybe some Domination, and once in a while I played Demolition. But I never ever played Headquarters until I decided that. Basically, by reading a couple of tweets and a couple of people's videos, that Headquarters is probably a faster way to gain experience. And over the double XP weekend, I wanted to do Prestige in one weekend, so I started playing a lot of Headquarters, and it really works out well. My score per minute in Team Deathmatch is, at one point it was like 370, but I don't know what happened. Since then, I've been bad, and my weekly score per minute in Team Deathmatch is more like 250 on average. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower, but in Headquarters it's usually about 400 consistently. So right here, the theater mode really doesn't pick up well on the deaths, and you kind of just have to look at the dead body, so I kind of skipped it. We gained 40 points from that Headquarters, so it wasn't just a really short one and they destroyed it right away. I just cut out the 40 seconds of me lying on the ground waiting for my team to, waiting for the other team to destroy the Headquarters. So, there's really not much to the gameplay. I'm using an overpowered gun, the AK-74U with rapid fire. I'm going to say it's overpowered, but I'm also going to say that the FAMAS and the Galil are overpowered, and overpowered is not necessarily a bad thing for a video game. There's always going to be overpowered weapons. There's really nothing you can do. In Super Smash Bros. Brawl, there were overpowered characters, and I can't think of anything that any video game ever that is completely balanced and that there's nothing wrong with. There's always going to be something like that that's better than everything else. So I'm going to say AK-74U with rapid fire is overpowered. I managed to win so many gunfights just because of the gun that I just wouldn't have won it unless I was using it. Yesterday I started out a game like 6-12 or something like that, and then I picked up the 74U with rapid fire and got an 8 kill streak. And I don't know, it just feels like such a good weapon most of the time. Sometimes like you feel like the recoil, you just can't handle it, but this gun is definitely one of the best, if not the best weapons in the game. Probably the FAMAS is a little better. But anyway, I'm sorry for rambling on about the 74U. It's not really all that interesting conversation, I don't think. But anyway, I wanted to discuss something that's been going on in the community for a short amount of time. So I'm just going to discuss the paychecks that the Machinima directors got. So I think it is so actually I just wanted to discuss the gameplay. If I had just waited a little bit, then I would have just jumped down behind those guys and just shot all 3 of them in the back, and it would have been so fucking epic. But anyway, I don't have to skip any more of them because I end up surviving through most of the Headquarters, so it's not really much of a big deal. But anyway, most of the Machinima directors got paid, and it seems as though this paycheck for quarter 4 of last year, which is October, November, December of last year, was a lot bigger than all of the other paychecks that they've ever gotten. And I am just really, really happy for them. I think that is such a great thing that the people who make us videos are actually getting rewarded, because that means that they'll be more inclined to do it. People like Only Use Me Blade, actually he started making a lot more videos, but he used to make like a video a month or a video every couple of weeks or whatever. But now maybe he'll be more inclined to make videos if he realizes that he can actually make a decent amount of money. I'm wondering how much Woody made and if it's actually a significant amount of money to him, because I know that he has a pretty good job. I don't know exactly how good it is, but I know that it's definitely not a bad job. And here I was just hoping that that guy was still behind the shed and that I'd be able to pop out. You'd be surprised how many times you can just pop out when you like place your tact insert down and then somebody's waiting for you. You'd be surprised how many times you can actually still kill them. I always figure it's worth the death to be closer to the objective point, in my opinion at least. But anyway, the people who I'm really wondering about though, how much money they made, is Xjaws and White Boy 7th Street. Those two, Xjaws not so much anymore, but they made, oh, and actually Wings of Redemption too. They made videos almost every day, if not every day, and multiple times every day. So especially White Boy, and they each have over 150,000 subs. I would not be surprised if those guys, Xjaws said he was going to buy a car, And I doubt that's all his money. Like, he didn't think I don't think he thought that he would be able to buy a car right away, but that he was just going to be saving up, and after a couple of paychecks then maybe he would. But he tweeted that he made so much more than he thought he was going to make. And I recall somebody saying, I don't know, I don't remember him specifically saying that that Extra said that he was going to make 5 figures. 5 figures? 6 figures. 100K. And I mean, if they actually end up making that, then that would just be really the coolest thing ever. Not only is it more to strive for, even though I doubt I'll ever get that far, because that's just ridiculous that that amount of money making from this Call of Duty thing. It's just insane that they're making so much money. But I'm just so happy for them. I mean, I don't know if I'm portraying myself well, or maybe I'm just sounding like a butthurt little kid who's angry that he's not making any money, but that's not at all what I'm saying. I am just super happy that these guys are making so much money. I think it's really it's like the coolest thing ever that they can make so much money off video games. But here I run out of ammo and think quickly and manage to pick up this Galil, and then I just take out this last guy for my chopper gunner. So unfortunately I didn't get to call him the Blackbird until like the last second. Oh my god. Like, sometimes you start playing this game and then everything is just clicking and you just start murdering some people. And I mean, I only picked up that mortar team because I figured I'd be able to defend the objective with it, and that in addition with my friendly napalm, I figured I would be able to do pretty well. But I don't know. I'm thinking of making I don't know, not really thinking of making a montage, but maybe like a mini montage, because yesterday I got a whole bunch of clips that were like, I got a bunch of triple kills and double kills. So it was actually a really good night last night. I played really, really well. I got, I think, a 59-12 domination, and without using chopper gunner or gunship or dogs, I think 59 kills is really hard to get in any kind of game, even a demolition game, which might take a little longer. I don't really remember how long the game was, but the game is sort of coming to an end. I kind of wish I had fast forwarded this chopper gunner, but I didn't. I have no idea how long it lasts, actually. But chopper gunners usually aren't that successful on Stadium, but luckily they had the outside spawn. If they had the Stadium spawn, then I was in trouble. But another thing that I wanted to talk about, this chopper gunner on Summit is just, I can't understand what they were thinking when they made that. Maybe they had, because if any of you don't know, the chopper gunner on Summit just flies at a really low altitude and you can barely shoot anyone. There's only a couple of seconds around each pass where if they're spawning in the area that you want, then it could be rape. But maybe what happened was, if they made it any higher, then it would just be like Firing Range or Nuketown, and they just didn't want to have to deal with another one of those maps where it was so good. But I mean, obviously my team capped the HQ while I was in the chopper gunner because the enemy team was just completely pinned down. The most they could do was just stay in a building. So anyway, that's the end of this gameplay. I hope you all enjoyed. Final score is 46-14. Have a nice day. Bye.